Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, March 1st, 2013. Thank you all for tuning in. There's a lot to cover. Let's jump right into the charts here. We'll start off with the usual S&P 500 E-mini futures. What you're going to notice is that the futures are down by 8.5 to 9 points. Pretty decent decline this morning. There's a lot going on out there, whether it's the sequester, whether it's the European markets, slowdown in Asia. I mean, there's just so much to choose from. Weak economic European data, one thing after another, to be honest. So, again, futures are down about 8.5 points at the moment. It's not, the end of the world type of decline before the open. Usually on Fridays, the volume will get very, very light, and the markets will hold steady. Rarely on a Friday do we see a big declining day, especially at the start of the new month. Today is March 1st. The beginning of the new month, but I think traders should be on guard today. The market is somewhat weak to begin. We'll see if the stock market bullies the politicians into cutting a sequester deal at the final hour, but right now it doesn't look like that. You also have the dollar soaring and roaring, and believe it or not, it's nice to see a strong dollar in this country because gasoline prices will go down, food prices will go down, things that people need in the United States will go down. Unfortunately, we've had an administration and a central bank that wants a weaker dollar. But today the dollar is soaring and roaring, and that's why the stock market is lower. Dollar goes higher, market goes lower. It's pretty much that cut and dry. Markets will fall in Europe and Asia on a stronger dollar because the dollar is the world's reserve currency. So again, you see the dollar here having a pretty stellar move to the upside. If you take a look at a daily dollar chart, you'll see how this thing has just been driving higher almost each and every day. So the dollar has really staged a stellar move higher and continues to be strong today. Now, if the dollar fades once the market opens, which is very common, it happens quite often, then the markets will rebound up a little bit and they'll get a bid and they'll trade higher. So traders want to be aware of that. If the dollar falls intraday or after the opening bell in a couple of hours, then then the markets will get a bid and they'll finish off the lows. Maybe they'll finish flat. Maybe they'll even finish into positive territory today. So it's all about the dollar. In my opinion, that's the most important index out here. Let's take a look at gold, the gold market. Right now you have gold down about 5 points, $5 to $1,573 an ounce. Let's take a look at the GLD. The GLD is actually trading up off the lows of the morning. Now, yesterday it closed at 153, so it is still negative, but it's actually at 152.86. So this is actually holding fairly steady this morning. It's not having that bad of a day, but spot gold is down about $5. Nothing horrific there, but it has been beaten up quite a bit this week. Let's take a look at oil. Oil is down $1.32. So just like that, stronger dollar, lower oil, just that easy. So light sweet crude down $1.32 to $90.73 an ounce. If you take a look here at the USO, you'll see that the USO is trading at $32.68, breaking below that very important support level at $33.40. So USO is starting the day lower, and it's all because of a stronger dollar. Gasoline will also be lower, okay, because of a stronger dollar. Yesterday, gasoline finished right around 61.26. We'll see where this opens. I wouldn't be surprised to see this open, somewhere around $60.50. So again, everything that people need will go down. The prices of items and products that people need will go down when there's a stronger dollar. So everybody talks about how bad it is. It's a great thing to have a stronger dollar in the United States. In fact, in the 90s, we had a stronger stock market and a stronger dollar. Unfortunately, now we live in a deflationary climate because of all that inflation that was created, and now we're paying the price for it, and they're trying to remedy it with a weaker dollar. So it doesn't really work all that well. But in any case, you watch for weakness in a lot of plays like gasoline and so forth going forward today. All right, let's take a look here at a few things across the pond in the European markets. European markets today are all trading lower. You have the German DAX down 1.1%, French CAC 40 down 1.5%, the Italian market, the FTSE MIB, Milan down 2.1%, and Spain down 1.15%. London FTSE is only down 0.75%. But remember, England can print their own money. And speaking of printing their own money, let's take a look at the British pound. Today, the British pound is getting pounded again. You see, down to around the 150 level. So there may be some short-term support level here. After that, it would be down to around the 148 area. But right now, I have to say, you're hitting this 150 level, and it's kind of holding, at least at the moment. So around 150, there is going to be some short-term support. I don't know how long this lasts, but the British pound is extended already to the downside. So well overdue for some kind of a bounce. But the pound is just getting slaughtered again against the dollar. So that's what it's coming down to. The euro today also getting hit pretty hard. Euro's making new lows. You see this thing trading down to around the 129.9 level. And, all fairness, this thing may want to go down even lower and test the 129 even number or whole round number. So that is a possibility. I think traders should watch for 129.23 as the next little minor support level than 129. But any case, the dollar goes up, the euro goes down, the British pound goes down, and that's what we're dealing with. That's what we're looking at today. In Asia last night, you did have the Asian markets. The feathers were ruffled a little bit there. You had the Shanghai down 0.2%. Everything else was basically slightly higher or flat. The Hang Seng was down 0.6%. So it really was just a flat market in Asia last night. Nothing to write home about. There is some economic news out at 8:30 as well. It looks like PCE, but we can't make too much out of it. We'll watch the market's reaction here. The S&P E-mini futures are coming down a little bit more at the moment, but there's nothing really reacting off of the news here. It's all going to be about the dollar. The dollar continues to strengthen. Look for a weaker market. The market could care less about personal income and all of that stuff, and that's why we only care about the market's reaction and nothing else. We are watching a few gap plays today. Deckers is one setup we're looking at right here. Also, I believe Salesforce is another one that is making a little bit of a move. So these will all be posted in the chat room around 9 o'clock, 8:50, 9 o'clock. We'll have those posted up there. Intuitive Surgical is making a little bit of a move, ISRG. So these are all some potential gap plays this morning. And you also have this IEP, which is a little bit on the thinner side, but we'll see if we could isolate a level. I think we do have a level for it. So we're going to have some gap plays this morning in the chat room. I will post those up right around 9 o'clock in the chat room. I'm going to leave it there. Be a little bit on the cautious side today, but watch that dollar. If the dollar fades, the market will get a bid. If the dollar continues higher, expect a further decline. It is a Friday. Rarely do we see a big sell-off in the market. But hey, we're overdue for one, so maybe we will get one today. With that said, everybody, have a great trading day, a great weekend. God bless you all, and we'll see you on the charts. Take care, everyone.